And hello everyone, I'm Ty Quinones.
And I'm Trisha Keene. It's your voice, your vote. And about an hour ago, Clark County Registrar of Voters, Gloria, spoke about the challenges they're facing with getting ballots counted more quickly.
And our very own Joe Bartels spoke with Gloria. He is live right now. And so, Joe, what do you say?
Well, good morning, Todd and Tricia. Yeah, Gloria says the counting will continue. He says that we are still expecting some sort of finalized report, at least from the in-person voting from today, but the mail-in counting will continue later this morning around 8 a.m. Let's take a live look right now at this room. Usually a buzz of activity all night tonight. It is whisper quiet. There is literally hardly anyone left here except those mail-in ballots, which will be again counted again starting tomorrow at 8 a.m. We talked to Gloria just a little bit ago. Here's what he had to say about why tonight has taken so long.
We did have technical difficulties that we dealt with. Most of them were with connectivity to our poll book, but they were all dealt with, and we got all of our polling sites up and running. We did respond to the court order in order to keep 30 of the sites open until 8 p.m., which is another reason why we're reporting so late. We had to give those people a little bit more time to finish up their paperwork and get everything in. We're very near the end now, so we should be reporting one final report at the end of the night.
Joe, we see the surrendered mail ballots. There's people who give when they vote in person. We've had a lot of calls come in and say, how do they know? How do they know that I didn't vote? How do they know that a mail-in ballot that came to my house that wasn't my name, I didn't vote there? What are you doing to ensure that there is no fraud, there's no double voting?
We haven't changed our mail ballot process, so every ballot that comes in requires us to check the identity of voter by matching the signature. When the signature does not match, they enter into the cure process, and the voter can contact us to cure that ballot by providing information, an affidavit and a copy of their ID, or the answering of some challenge questions.
Can you walk me through that mail-in process is really interesting. When you get a mail-in vote, the process of opening it to ensure that more than one eye is on it. How does that work?
It's actually a long process. It starts with our Agilis mail ballot processing machine that scans those ballots in, marks them as received, and also does the first check on the signature. After that, we have two processes where we have an audit team and individual employees and a bipartisan group that checks the signature if it did not match through the Agilis machine. At that point, if we can't match the signature, it goes to the cure process. And when we're statutorily required to notify the voter that either they did not sign the ballot or the signature did not match, and that they're required to cure in order for us to count that ballot.
Is that long process partly why there's not going to be an official count until November?
The main reason why we're not going to get a full count tonight is because we receive mail ballots at all of our vote centers. So those boxes that you see behind me are not surrendered ballots, those are voted mail ballots. And so tomorrow my staff will begin going through all of those boxes and begin the process of review.
Anything you want to say about the volunteers you've had here?
Stupendous effort from all of our volunteers dealing with the pandemic, working in close quarters, providing service to over 80,000 voters that turned out to vote in person and 378,000 that voted early. So big credit to all of the poll workers that worked and all the support staff here in my department.
The president has tweeted out they're trying to steal this election from us just recently. Any word to people who might see that and say there is concerted effort here to steal an election from somebody because of how we set this up?
Everything we do to process ballots, whether they're in person or through the mail, is guided by NRS. So we follow the law in all of the counting of our ballots.
So there you have it, an extended interview with Registrar of Voters Gloria. The counting picks back up at 8 a.m. with those mail-in ballots. Reporting live, Joe Bartels, 13 Action News.